business processes, just the documents or the videos that you use to record how to do things in your business. You need business processes written down. It's what lets the business be an entity on its own and not dependent on the people who are running it. So a few tips, a few things that I think about when I'm writing business processes. The first is, as soon as you start doing anything that you think, oh, this might be a process, I might need to make a system for this, just open up a new Google document and just start taking notes on it right away. Don't focus on building the whole business process in one day. That's too much effort. Just focus on getting some notes. Write down the most basic things to look out for. You'll build it out later, but don't focus on building the whole process at one time. Every time something goes wrong, every time the process fails, update the document. It's kind of like an evolution, and that's how it continually gets better. If someone else is using that document, give them permissions to not edit the original document, but to comment on the document. You want to give them the option to be able to say something and let you know. That way you can fix it and improve it. What happens is people get confident and they say, oh, I don't need to read them anymore, and they stop reading them. And they don't realize, one, that you've added a million little details solving every single little problem that's happened with them and with every other person, or you're going to change the document over time. So the document is not going to be the same as when they read it 2 months ago. Fifth thing, you want to trust the people you're working with. Just make sure that at the top of the document, every single page, you say this information is confidential and proprietary. The reason why you're probably not going to do this, and if you haven't done it yet, is it just takes a lot of time. You can either do a task on your own, it takes 30 seconds, or you write a process for it, which takes 30 minutes or maybe even longer if you're taking screenshots, filming videos, trying to make it really clear how to do this thing. But that's why you start small. You just, you see small things that are important to know. It's not even a process, it's just tips. You put that into a document first. It's less than a page, but then over time, especially as you get people using the documents, they grow naturally. You realize pretty quick, you almost didn't write it because it was going to take too much time, but now that you wrote it, you use it every single time you do this process. The most amazing thing is the first time you hire someone for a position, and you don't need to go through a long training discussion. You just tell them, hey, here's a link, read this document. That's just this golden unicorns and rainbows moment. Open up a Google document right now, take some notes on something you're doing, and start building the documents. It starts off small, but even then it's super powerful, and then it just grows naturally.